of you have attended our first rehearsals before, and you know that we think that first rehearsals are pretty special and important. A good deal of time has already been put into this production, both from the ideating of whether or not to produce this play and kind of determining that this was a great fit for us in our 17-18 season. I'm working on 18-19 in my head right now. But, and then bringing our creative team together and working on the world of the play that you're about to hear from in just a few moments. And then when we bring in our amazing cast that we worked so hard to put together, that's when the magic is really about to kind of all coalesce. And so we love to invite a few important guests, those of you who really are believers and supporters of American Stage and what we do, which is to tell powerful stories that are meaningful and make a difference in people's worlds by getting at their hearts and their minds and getting them to come a little closer together and look at the world through different perspectives. And our season theme this year is We the People, and we believe that theater at its best brings people together. And so our season is really a movement against antipathy and divisiveness and toward unity and connection. And that's what tonight is all about. It's about coming together to share this process of storytelling that we look forward to sharing with the rest of the community in just about 3.5 weeks. Yeah, okay. You're all off book, right? You're all off book. So real quick, a number of you know that last year this time we were here kicking off and celebrating what was the beginning of the rehearsal process for the final of the Century Cycle plays in the August Wilson American Century Cycle canon. And we were thrilled to be producing Joe Turner's Come and Gone. Fanny was among us in that cast. Peter was our director. Jameer was here with us. What an amazing journey that was for American Stage and for the community to have completed that entire canon. And a number of you in the room were great supporters and made sure that that work was able to be seen all the way through, making American Stage one of only a handful of theaters in the entire world to have completed the entirety of the American Century Cycle. So my job in thinking about how to follow up such an amazing body of work and such an amazing legacy was to think about the future of American Stage. And I think one of the things that people in this community, the artists as well as the audiences and supporters, responded to so viscerally to August Wilson's work was the fact that those plays took us through different times throughout our country's history, but all of them felt so immediate in terms of their relevance and our ability to identify with those characters as people who are in our lives or relationships that we have been in or have seen around us. And so that ability to kind of look at our world through the lens of history, but feel that immediacy and that kind of continuation of human instinct and behavior. There's something really gratifying and important about that. And so through looking at that, those 10 years of doing August Wilson, we have created the American Stage Legacy Series. And that is our commitment each year to producing a play that is a classic or modern classic American play that draws a connection between the world that we live in today to our history. And I couldn't think of a better play to do that with than A Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry. And I encourage you again to please come on, what day is it? January 26th. Yes, then too. But for Dee Dee's, for our behind the scenes, to hear more about Lorraine Hansberry and about Raisin in the Sun on the 14th, because that will happen right here at 1 p.m. But suffice it to say that Lorraine Hansberry, would that she had lived longer than her short 32, I think, years. What else might she have given us? But this play is extremely special for a number of reasons. And the thing that I find so moving about it, and I'm so excited to see us bring to life, is the younger family is so full of love and life and complexity and all of the things that we all understand family is. It's conveyed so beautifully in this play, but there are lines in this play that you could imagine that were written last week. And when a classic play or modern classic can do that, that is just powerful. And that's what you're going to find with A Raisin in the Sun. And I'm going to stop talking because the person whose hands, capable hands, are going to shepherd this whole thing, has some things to say, and then we'll hear from the rest of our creative team. So I'm so excited. This gentleman has been with us now. This is his 3rd time as a director. We were peers out on the West Coast, and couldn't be happier that we have found our artistic collaboration here on the east side of the country. L. Peter Callender.
I applaud what Stephanie Goulart is doing here. She trusted me 2 years ago, sight unseen, called me in to do Jitney. I hope that it lived up to everything you expected, and certainly the call again to do Joe Turner. You offered me a second opportunity to prove myself. You provided me with a cast that was absolutely brilliant. You provided me with a team of artisans that made the vision clearer and clearer and clearer. So thank you for that. Thank you for your vision, and thank you for what you do here. I really, really, really appreciate it. It's an absolute pleasure to be back. It really is, and to do this play, to be given the helm, to shepherd, I love that word, to shepherd this cast in this particular play. It's one of my favorites. It's one of America's favorites. The first black playwright to be on Broadway, the first black director to be on Broadway. Lots of firsts with this play. And having said that, the play still resonates today because a lot of those firsts still have not been accomplished, right? We're still trying to find our place. We're still trying to rediscover family, to keep family together. We're still struggling to do that. We're still struggling to make sure that things don't infiltrate who we are as a family unit. We're still struggling with that as a people. So the struggle continues. What I love about this play, in addition to the characters that Lorraine Hansberry has given us, is the fact that the play has a big money number. What's the money number?
$10,000.
Y'all scared me for a minute. All right. But it's not, the thing is though, yes, that money is looming large, but the thing, what this play really resonates with me and what hit me in the gut this time reading it through and working on it is, as Stephanie said, is the love that the family has for each other. It may not seem that way throughout the play, because Mama has a few things to say, Benita has a few things, Ruth has a few things to say, even Asagai has a few things to say. But if we succeed in one thing with this production, is to always know that there is deep love and appreciation and protection that this family affords each other. You know, brothers and sisters, I know there are a lot of young kids out here already, and you know that you guys may fight amongst each other. Well, what am I about to say? Y'all can fight amongst each other, but let one person from the outside, right, come in, like Mr. Lindner, and say something. Right? Exactly. So, if anything that I bring out, that we as a team, as a family, bring out in this play is that deep family love and compassion. Another thing that certainly Jameer knows, certainly Fanny knows, is my background is the classics. I've done lots of the classics, from Shaw to Ibsen to Chekhov, Pirandello, 24 Shakespeare plays in my canon, in my background. So I am of language. That's my niche. That's my breath. That's my DNA. I love language, and I will push every one of you from day one to make sure that you honor the language of the play, that you honor the rhythms of the play, that you honor what the playwright has written. It's an orchestration like no other. And again, I've directed this play before, but my gosh, I've come to it with a brand new vision, with a brand new thought, with a brand new excitement about it. And the language is what impassions me most of all. So I will explore that with you. I will also explore this poem that she gleaned the idea for this play. The poem is one question after another question after another question. And I want you all, please, to keep asking questions. Keep asking questions. What? You've done the play before, right? But this is all brand new. Be questions and questions and questions, new questions, realizations of new questions, answers to old questions, brand new. Keep asking questions, because that's what the Harlem, the poem Langston Hughes, is all about. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it, or does it, or does it, or maybe it does. right? So please, always, always feel impassioned to ask questions all the time. Don't ever hesitate. And I think that's, as actors and as me, as your director, you will be guided fully to a full performance in a full production, right? But those questions have to be brought out. You have an incredible team. I tell you, I've been in this business for a very long time. Don't ask how long. But you have an incredible team, as Stephanie said, that started working on this production a while back. You have a lighting designer who is one of the best in the business, in my professional opinion, who knows how to tell a story with lights. Joseph is quite amazing. You will see that once you get going. You have a set designer who called me initially and said, "What do you want?" And he will make his presentation. I don't want to. Where is he? I don't want to. You got your thing ready for. But I said, "This is what I would like. This is what I'd like. What do you think? This is what I'd like. What do you think? What about this, this, this?" And within a week, I was sent something that just took my breath away. It sparked my curiosity. It sparked all our curiosities, right? And it made us realize, oh damn, this is gonna be good. I said, damn. That's like a dam is the thing that holds back water.
Yes, we're with you.
Thank you. That's another thing, ladies. I'll talk to the cast about me. I do have children, so. You have an incredible team that is on your side, from Rachel, who is one of the best stage managers I've ever worked with. Certainly Steve, certainly Joseph, Stephanie, of course, our fearless leader. We have a board. Guys, just know that you've got a base here. Kathy, our costume designer, I met with her at 10 o'clock this morning. Yes, at 10 o'clock this morning. Just for y'all. All right? So we had great conversations about the photo shoots, so the looks, the styles, but you are wearing the costumes, you'll be filling the lights, you'll be saying the lines. Let's work as a team, let's work as a family, right? And I promise you all, that this will be one of the best theatrical experiences you've ever had, right? But we have to work as a family, right? I'm here for you, I'm here for this company, I'm here for this play, I'm here to support Lorraine Hansberry, right? Anything you need, let us know, okay? We'll be on your side. Thank you all very, very much.
I'd like to welcome up our set designer, Steve Mitchell.
Yeah.